course, we are sort of missing out on a lot of content, I feel like, since we can't, progress anywhere, really. But I do also feel like we should at least try, you know? We can try. Worst case scenario, start over. So let's see if we can't get out of this hole. That we can do you. I mean, our people are still improving. Like, a lot of them are quite high in... Even though they're all miserable, they're actually very good at their jobs, and which means that this is really high. Should we send someone? Someone on politics. Yeah, we may as well have someone working... on politics then, since we're not gonna, like, use any of those. Quick cleaner. Do you work as our cleaner? Washing. Probably then? So, I don't know if we need to, but let's prioritize that. The only thing we have running. And that's none of those. Excellent. So we can do that as well. I don't think we're getting it. Do we even oh, what's wrong? Do we even get... I mean, it's gonna be close. Sure, you can start working on that. For next week. Not finished yet. Holy. Very well. $78,000 people bought freaking nothing. Hey, we did that. So we got our 5 points. Maybe, just maybe, you're learning. Seems you managed to pull a rabbit out of your hat after all. Yeah, we are quite impressive. And that should be potentially easy to get. Oh, shocker. 28. And then we're down to 23. Print at least one inspiring. Salvet, my child, I think. I am Father Benedetto, shepherd of this humble flock. The Dawn says you run the city's best newspaper, an instrument of influence indeed. Do we always have people talking? So, not like in the noise, in the background. Even those closest to us stumble at times. All I do is shine God's light on them. And now let us begin. Inspire your readers, and perhaps they will find virtue. Guess you do give us more. Reform 2. We can't do that. We can not do that at any time close to now. You're not economy, right? No. You don't even have like a level. We can try this, but I mean, this one is not going to come anytime soon. We don't need to unlock you for any sort of reason. Do we have one of... No, we don't have one of those in the hopper. Is there any... Are you inspiring? Well, let's do you then. Because we should probably, hopefully, maybe get an inspiring. Here's hoping. Here's hoping. Well, you may as well finish. And you are in entertainment and society. How much paper do you have left? Oh, 26. Any second now. Gangster John Dillinger shot dead. John Dillinger, America's most wanted criminal and infamous bank robber, was just fatally shot by FBI agents. Yes, this dramatic takedown marks the end of a reign of terror that has gripped the nation. This would be a headline we can't miss. Well, none of you are inspiring, but we could actually maybe do one of these. Are we not even gonna get one inspiring? Because they're not at their job. Where are you? We're gonna have to start like micromanaging our employees. So that we can use. Yeah, we're not getting this. It's already Saturday. But what do you think the odds are of us doing this in an afternoon? But we are gonna keep at that one because it did have a point at the end. Okay, so which one is better? 26 versus 300. Well, not you, obviously. Okay, so you're 32. 34. Yeah, that's where we want to go. We get another 500 bucks. Oh, we don't get. That would have been nice. I mean, at some point, 20. At some point, our employees are going to be like max level, to the point where they're not going to cost more. Do not despair, my child. We are but mere mortals. Perhaps next time, God's grace shall embolden your press to inspire. Team player. Gonna need to focus on being a team player with how things are going. 25. And then we're down to 20. 21, technically. Can't do you, because you're bribing. We do need to do... But, like, there's no way we can get there. We can't get that many stories. Print economy the most. Print at least one high society. We can accept, yeah, we can try it. You know, it's a funny thing, failure. Let me try again. In high society, it's never the truth that burns your reputation, it's the timing. You missed the moment last time, darling. The city moved on. The cause did not, but I'm willing to try again, if you are. A prominent donor to the Metropolitan Museum has been funding pro-censorship bills, quietly, behind locked doors. I need you to follow the money, darling, but do it elegantly. Print what matters, not what's easy. And please, don't fail the story on me this time. I make no promises. I guess we stay here? Yeah, sure. Okay, economy the most. Which means we're not gonna get... You're like R1, but you're busy with this one. So it's not until like that one finishes up that we'll get another one, right? Okay. Ruth plans to quit at end of season. Word has it that George Herman, Babe Ruth, the Yankees' aging home run king, is thinking about completing his active Major League playing career at the end of the present season. This would be big news. Let's arrange an interview with the Yankees legend. I mean, no, because we can't do this one. It's like, hey, that's the one we can do. No, it's not. No, it is not. So we would need, in order to print this, we would need 2 economy. But, oh, of course it's like one of the complicated ones that's gonna take freaking forever. Do them pick up or down? Yeah, it doesn't really matter, does it? Especially since I'm not gonna finish it. Oh, never mind, it's a both. So what do you think our odds are? Oh, none? Okay. Boom. With nothing. We have nothing. But hey, we'll have like a couple for next time. Oof, oof, oof. What a shame. You traced the outline, but never filled it in. If you can't color boldly, perhaps it's best you set the brush down. 25. That's like no progress. So clean it squeaks. Print society the most. Don't print any economy. You mean this thing? Which we're going to print because we need that influence point. You know what? We're not gonna make it, but like, gotta pick something, right? So we should go as much left as possible then. Doesn't... I guess if we could get like more of you guys. Another one. Textile workers unite. The textile strike ignited change and spread like wildfire, blazing rapidly through southern cotton mills and leaving union organizers scrambling to keep up. Many textile workers have walked off on the job, bringing the industry to a standstill. We need to be spinning our wheels and reporting on this. So, we can't do it because we can't do you. So we're gonna have to do the... Which we need one of you guys because we can't do this one. Actually, we need this. There's no point in us doing this one. Sure. Wait, do you even have any movement on you? You do. Okay, so this might actually be useful. So we would... What is it? Preserving folk songs. Preserving... That would also be nice. Oh, that one's done. Okay, you got 24 hours. That's gonna take 1.5 days. Now, I'm not, like, excellent at math. You can tell by the fact that we're -20, plus -10, because we have a loan as well. But I don't... We can't make that one either. I don't think we make 1.5 days in 24 hours. That does not go all the way. If I do you... 3 grand. If we then put you here... 33.66. Is that not... Yeah, it's better to put it on. And I assume... Darn it. Can we... at least get like some... Oh, you still have... Oh, we can at least get this. We can at least get that. Oh, I should have checked if we should have printed that on like a separate page. How did we get here? Stuck in your old world ways, aren't you? No, I'm stuck in massive debt. Okay, that one we can... We don't even have to move. Back up to 25. Back down to 20. Jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. How about you? Or how about you? We can't do 2 bribes. Print society the most? In which case we should pick one that has a society like you. Okay. Print. I have no interest in you. Only society. Which is going to be the one story we find. Who are... There you are. Oh, do you go down there anyway? I see, okay. Can I... What if we just made it so that you got to the head of the line? Whoop! Wait, who were you? I think it was you. Now you may think, that's not nice to all of the people that needs to use the bathroom. Don't worry, none of them can use the bathroom. All we're doing is making it so that he realizes sooner that he can't use the bathroom. And then you get me a story with a bribe on it? Darn. I don't know if we can do this. The Red March on Washington. The American Communist Party, alongside other leftist groups, organized a significant demonstration in Washington, D.C., calling for labor reforms and more progressive approach to the New Deal. How will FDR and Congress react? Let's head to Washington and find out. I mean, it's something, at least. Not that we're gonna finish it. We're not even gonna get, like, one... There it goes. Can we get a single... Saturday afternoon? I have a sneaking suspicion we won't. College opens, which would be you. Yeah, there's no chance. Okay. So you just remove everything. You remove some things. We're gonna have to... Yeah, we may as well do this then. So that at least we get this. I think this just removes everything. Really. Here we go. We're just slowly that one guy running out of paper. Hey, down to 19. Somehow. Well, that fellow with the grace of a soggy crumpet. What did you call me? The city never sleeps, but it could have used a good wake-up call. Okay, so this time we just shrink our footprint. 24. We're not doing, like, we're just giving him the influence points for, like, no real change. Print on Sunday before 6 a.m. I see your presses never sleep, but the Sabbath is sacred. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Exodus 28. We must not toil mindlessly every hour. Release a very early edition Sunday morning so people can rest and play. Let them attend Mass free from the world's clamor. We can do that, because the odds are it's not going to make much of a difference. We're working on this one. Yes, okay. Well, just keep working on that one then. And then we just release it early. I mean, we may as well see if we can get some extra. You only have society, right? Yes, I think. Maybe. Sure. I just assumed that story is gonna... Democrats achieve landslide victory. Yesterday night, the Democratic Party secured a decisive victory, expanding their control over both the House of Representatives and the Senate. This win is a significant boost in power for the president. We must make sure to get his statement on paper. We can't do that one anyway. Ding. We don't need any movement. So, yeah, we just need to, like, shrink. So it doesn't really matter which one of these we do. So let's do you, because you were also... It was still in... Oh, we gotta do both. Doesn't matter. We gotta do both. Now we gotta remember, we're doing the early paper this time. Which I guess is this. Oh, I don't know if we're before 6 a.m. Let's find out. We might not have been. Could we have, like, done it on a Friday? Down to 17. Okay, we did it. Okay, good, good. Dies Domine has dawned. Your early edition has granted employees rest and prayer. Sabbatat nostro calamus. Let us keep our Sabbath sacred. Okay, okay. Could we, if we stay here, could we widen it and get all three? And then we give you 5 points, and then we're down to 17. Can't do you because we can't do bribes. Print 4 quality. We have no chance of doing that. But I guess we're gonna try. Okay, is there any... Okay, we're sort of working on this, I guess. Shouldn't we work to maybe complete something? I mean, you're miles away. Single crime story? Hmm. Oh. Let's try and finish this one. And to do that, we need to focus, because we're not going to get, like, all these... Because we're not going to get 4 stories. You're not a crime story. Oh, what? You are actually up above. My bad, my bad. Government building. This one, then. Let's see if we could potentially get 1 freaking story done. Are you guys home already? Oh, because you're the other squad. That's how you... Boom. I mean, there's 1 and there's 2. So, like, theoretically, it could be possible. It's not going to be. Man, there's so many of these. We get none of them. Hotel Inferno claims 34. We could have had, at this point, we could have had so many more layers and so many employees, and we're going to just kick in butt. But we decided to just, you know, try and see if we can get out of it. It's easy to restart, and the odds are we're going to have to. But what if we got out? What if we managed to get out of this? Hotel Inferno claims 34 lives. Breaking news from the Kearns Hotel in Lansing, Michigan. A devastating fire in the morning hours claimed at least 34 lives, including seven sleeping state legislators. Difficult to say. Firefighters are still battling the flames at this moment. This needs reporting. We actually can do that. Will you have any? No, you don't have any stars on it. Do you have some? I think maybe. We have other society as well. Yeah, there are some of them over there. I would like this. I should probably have checked if one of them like adds an extra star or something like that. At 12 hours reporting time and an influence point to politics or economy items. Not bothered by trash. No, trash is like in order to have trash, we would have to have paper. So that's really not a concern for us. Actually, this might. Well, no, they're not going to finish any of the story, so it doesn't really matter that it's. It doesn't really matter that it's off the charts. But hey, we got 2 stories done. So if we put you here, that's 4290. If we put you, that's the same. That is actually a new. I don't know how, but that's actually a new star. Ah, but we can't get all of them. We would have to do you, right? Yes. What I mean is, if we got it in the middle, we would have to do this one, which is okay, 1430. Let me just. If I were to put you here, then we could get all of them. Bonsai, random, golden sink. Whoop. But that gives us no money. And we need that more than we need these items, you know? That does such a difference in money. Is there anything that takes away that? That takes away that. That's actually a really big jump somehow. Okay, so that doesn't change our. Let her rip. It is going to push our like limit for a influence point up quite a bit, but like this is the most we've gotten in a long time. That's like 10,000 more than last time. Yeah. I know. Like how all of this is coming down even though we failed this. Okay, so we need you. I assume the other one was. It does. Like the other one could be 20 grand. That doesn't really matter because we can't get that far. 5 years of deadlines. The sacred text still stands tall. Do you think we need to submit this? I don't think we do. I can't imagine. Here we go. We're at 4,963. Aloha from Hawaii. Dear publisher, has it truly been 5 years already? It feels like yesterday I showed you the ropes and introduced you to old Big Bertha down in the press room. And now your tower rises, does it? So high I can spot it clear as day from the Empire State Building. More than 60 editions under your belt and each one sharper than the last. The city's watching and you're becoming exactly what it needs. New York's finest publisher. With all my pride, Eleanor. I don't think Eleanor has actually checked any of our papers, huh? A. A. Okay, so it skipped that one. Excellent. We need to print 2 of you. And for every unpopular one. The thing is, we don't get many, at least 1 painters. Do we need to print 2 of them? Can't remember if that's what that means. Because that's gonna be very difficult. Oh, right, we don't work with you. I mean, avoiding these is easy. Like, that's not the issue. So I guess we try this and see how many unpopular ones we can get. Publisher, thank you for coming on such short notice. You know Daisy Goo, of course. She's in a dreadful spot, under a very harsh light. I can barely leave the theater without someone snapping my heartbreak in flashbulbs. She was seen kissing a co-star, and now the vultures are circling. Your rivals are printing every lurid rumor they can. They can twist out of thin air. I know gossip sells, but what cost? I'm scared, Matilda. I live in fear of those headlines. I'll pay handsomely for every piece of scandal or gossip you keep out of print, publisher. The truth may not be popular, and it won't feed the public's hunger for sensation, but don't you worry, Daisy darling. Once the truth is out there, these spotlights will fade. Let's try it. I don't think we can do you. What did we want? Right, those, the unpopular ones, but like those not gonna... What are the odds we get a defeat, eh? Is there anything we're working on that... I mean, you could do something, but like, not much. You know, we'll just select you and hope. But look, we haven't been this low since like, what, 3 years ago or something?